15 unique biblical facts about husbands loving your wife. 15 unique biblical facts about husbands loving your wife with verse and description. 15 unique biblical facts about husbands loving your wife. Husbands are commanded to love their wives in Ephesians 5:25, which states, "Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." In 1 Peter 3:7, husbands are told to honor their wives. Husbands, in the same way be considerate as you live with your wives, and treat them with respect as the weaker partner and as heirs with you of the gracious gift of life, so that nothing will hinder your prayers. Proverbs 5:18-19 encourages loving your wife and being devoted to her. May your fountain be blessed, and may you rejoice in the wife of your youth. A loving doe, a graceful deer, may her breast satisfy you always. May you ever be captivated by her love. Husbands are to lead their wives in humility and gentleness according to Colossians 3:19. Husbands, love your wives and do not be harsh with them. In 1 Corinthians 7:3-5, husbands are instructed to be faithful to their wives and to not deprive them of sexual relations. The husband should fulfill his marital duty to his wife, and likewise the wife to her husband. The wife does not have authority over her own body but yields it to her husband. In the same way, the husband does not have authority over his own body but yields it to his wife. Do not deprive each other except perhaps by mutual consent and for a time, so that you may devote yourselves to prayer. Husbands are to be encouraging and supportive of their wives according to 1 Peter 3:7. Husbands, in the same way be considerate as you live with your wives, and treat them with respect as the weaker partner and as heirs with you of the gracious gift of life, so that nothing will hinder your prayers. Proverbs 31:11-12 implores husbands to appreciate their wife's hard work. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. In 1 Peter 3:7, husbands are to give their wives honor. Husbands, in the same way be considerate as you live with your wives, and treat them with respect as the weaker partner and as heirs with you of the gracious gift of life, so that nothing will hinder your prayers. Husbands are to give grace to their wives according to Ephesians 5:33. However, each one of you also must love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must respect her husband. In Proverbs 18:22, husbands are to seek understanding and wisdom. He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. Husbands are to be generous to their wives according to 1 Timothy 5:8. If anyone does not provide for his relatives, and especially for his immediate family, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. Husbands are to protect their wives' hearts according to Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Husbands are to be patient with their wives according to 1 Corinthians 13:4-5. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Proverbs 31:28 reminds husbands to share their love and affection with their wives. Her children arise and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. Husbands are to be sensitive and understanding with their wives according to Ephesians 5:21. Submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. What's the secret sauce? Love your wife as Christ loved the church. Wives, husbands, PDF, quiz, Bible verses, unique facts, classes. Love your wife, Bible verses about loving your wife. Father, grandfather, minister, missionary, deacon, elder, author, welcome to our family. View all posts.